All right. So Jill, I'm just going to ask you a couple questions about your care here so far. What problems were you having before you started care with us?
Initially what brought me in was my left knee. I could not go up and down the stairs. And it took a while. It took a few months, but it was completely relieved. And anytime it starts to twinge again, Dr. Steve is able to adjust that so I have full mobility.
And how did those problems affect your life?
I couldn't go up and down the stairs, and it was extremely painful. And moving, and I was thinking it had something to do with hip surgery or something very significant that would have to be done. And I was sure that was, or a knee replacement, but I thought it was probably hip surgery, and then none of that had to happen.
That's great.
Yeah, it is.
So what had you tried before you came here?
I had a really good chiropractor when I lived in Dallas, but it was a different kind of chiropractic, and this works much better for me all the way around, and is less invasive, and I'd tried, I'd seen doctors to see if it was foot related, and that nothing that was done about my feet or even surgery on my feet did not help.
Okay, and how would you describe your adjustments here?
So Dr. Steve was able to find just even little ways that I need to be adjusted that affect all different parts of my body. So even if it's something in my shoulder, then it's affected from my hand, he's able to find out where that connection is. But even more so, I think so much clearer than I could a couple years ago. It seems like the problems that I thought were coming up are so much less complicated, and in and out of here in 10 minutes and 10 to 15 minutes, and it's just fantastic.
And if you have something come up, it resolves pretty quick.
It resolves quickly, and I'm able to adjust it for a permanent solution. You are, Dr. Steve, able to adjust it for a permanent solution, and then it's like just so much less invasive, and it might take a couple of adjustments in a couple of weeks, but overall it's for a permanent solution.
Yeah, it's actually corrective, right?
Yeah, corrective. Yeah.
Any comments for someone thinking about care at our office?
I wouldn't hesitate, because it's going to be so much less invasive than you think it is, less complicated, less expensive. I feel like he should charge more than he does. And I just am so appreciative for the quality of life that I have now.
Excellent. Well, thanks for sharing your experience, Jill.
You bet.